Mabel, I am just as concerned about Bliss as you are. This whole mess with Collier's you're doing.
I gave her a job. Responsibility made her feel part of my life. What have you done for her?
I hope I've saved her from a disastrous love affair.
Well, if anyone knows about disastrous love affairs, it is you.
Last time, on the Colbys.
It's true. Miles may have a legal right over part of this baby's...
No, right. With him, it's a mandate. We have to consult him on everything. I just wish we had never agreed. He's got me where it hurts, and he knows it.
I guess it's just the two of us after all.
It'll never be just the two of us, Miles. It's always Fallon or the baby. You can't love me. You're stuck in the past. And you don't have the guts for a future.
Look, Adrian, no one is trying to take Scott away from you. You are not being threatened. Monica has no idea he's her son. Stop inventing problems that aren't there.
What are you getting at, Cash? Tell me.
I wish I could. You're gonna know sooner or later anyway.
The decision to return Rostov and his sister to Russia was clearly made in Moscow. We have no power, Mr. Colby, unless...
Unless what?
Unless the boy were to defect.
We are not going back.
I'm not listening.
You must listen, Anna. We are human beings. We won't be treated like animals in a cage.
Oh, Jason, thank God you're here.
Toya! Open the door! I love you. I'll always love you.
Oh, my God, Daddy, it's Collier.
You all right? I think so. What happened? I jumped. Jump? I had to get away.
The KGB?
Comrades trying to take us back to Russia. Ah, my chest.
Could be a rip.
Listen, Collier. This is Mr. Baskin. He's with the United States government. He can help you, but you're going to have to ask.
We want to defect.
Are you requesting asylum?
Collier! Collier, you're all right.
This.
What can we do? They're going to kidnap someone.
Release that man. He's a citizen of the Soviet Union.
You're too late, Mr. Malenkov. He's defecting.
That's a lie.
Mr. Colby is telling the truth, sir. I heard it myself. He wants to defect.
Who are you?
Lawrence Baskin, United States Immigration and Naturalization Service.
Tell them you're wrong, Kolya. Tell them you want to go home. Anna is waiting in the car.
Tell them, Kolya. Tell them you want to stay.
I would like to request political asylum in the United States of America.
Over and over.
Miles taking the baby?
Oh, so real. It's frightening.
I know. Everything's going to be fine, darling. I'm here. Okay? Are you okay? You look kind of pale.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. Is it the baby?
I'm not sure. I Have the pain. Who are you calling?
I'm getting you to a doctor.
I don't think it's that serious. I'm sure I'm gonna be all right.
Damn it, the line is busy. Francesca, I've got to get Fallon to a doctor.
Oh, no.
Now, just listen. Eric's line is busy. I need to get him up here in the helicopter immediately.
All right. I'll come too.
Meet us at the village landing pad. There's been a snowslide, and I need to get her down there.
Don't worry. We'll be there.
Okay, hurry.
It's been a normal pregnancy so far.
I'm going to go check and see if the road's clear. Sweetheart, listen. Just relax, all right? Everything is going to be fine. Nothing is going to happen to you or this baby.
I thought we'd be happy together.
We are sometimes. No marriage is perfect.
Oh, of course not. How greedy of me. Okay, almost sometimes. That's supposed to be enough?
You got it all wrong, Channing.
No, darling. No, you have got it wrong. You planned this whole trip just to be near her. You want to be in that marriage, in that bed, not this one.
What about you? What about that cozy little chat last night with Jeff?
Well, at least he can tell me from Fallon.
Get it through your head. I am not here for her. I'm here for the baby. My baby.
Damn that baby!
What did you just say?
I hate that baby. I wish to God that baby didn't exist. Go ahead. You've gone this far, you might as well finish this off. Is that what you want? No, I didn't think so.
Hurry, please.
Kolya, my father will be here in a minute. He'll help us find Anna. At least you're alive and free. Mother, what did Arthur Kate say?
He can't help.
He's a lawyer. You've got a contract. He's taken one of your stars away.
I know, darling. I'm sorry, but he says we can do nothing legally to stop them. All we can do is sue later for breach of contract.
What good will that do? Anna will be gone. They chartered a plane. It could be in the air already.
You know, I don't believe they've got all their oars in the water back there. 40 minutes on the phone with Washington, persuading them this was really a kidnapping.
They took Anna by force. She wanted to stay. She ran with me.
It's true. I saw them grab her and drag her away.
I know that, baby. I was there. I finally persuaded them. They have issued a notification to prevent departure.
What does that mean, Mr. Colby?
They'll ground that plane till they're satisfied your sister's leaving of her own free will. As soon as you get taped up, we better get over there. Sharon, get me Monica, please.
Go ahead, Daddy. I have you on the conference phone.
Tell our press people I want all the newspapers out of the airport right away and every TV camera in town. The more coverage we get, the more pressure we put on the Russians. We have to embarrass them into letting that girl go.
I'll get right on it. Bye, Daddy. Get Johnson in press relations. Tell him I'll be right down.
Coley, don't be a damn fool. If we get their hands on you, we'll never get you back. Tough enough to get your sister off that plane. Please, stay here. It's time for a supper. The boy would like to speak to his sister.
By all means, let him Step aboard.
Allergic to air travel just now. She could come down here.
Out of the question.
Take her by force? Do you want me to tell that to the press over there?
You're mistaken. She wants to leave.
I didn't hear her say that.
It isn't necessary for you to hear anything. Must I remind you, she is a citizen of Soviet Union and she wishes to go home.
Oh? What'll happen to her when she gets home?
She will receive the best possible medical care, I assure you.
What ails her, Mr. Malenkov?
Anna Rostov is obviously suffering from psychological depression brought on by her brother's betrayal of his country.
He made a free choice.
We think not. We think he was coerced by your daughter.
Let her go. Where's your heart?
I listen to my head, Mr. Colby, not my heart. Just as you do. I am the servant to one ideology, you to another. We do what we have to do, what we believe is right. I have the girl, you have the boy. So, all things being equal, this chapter is closed.
Not quite closed. All things being equal.
Hi, Mom. The observatory show is just great.
You startled me. No, it's all right. I'll get it.
You and Dad have another fight?
Oh, it was nothing serious.
You're not going to get a divorce, are you?
Oh, of course not, sweetheart. No. All married people have disagreements. But that doesn't mean they're going to get a divorce.
But if you ever did, who would I go with? You or Daddy?
Oh, Scott, with me. I'm your mother. You know, the one who makes you clean your room and your plate. The one that buys you all those clothes you think are so dumb. You're my baby.
I'm not a baby anymore. I'm almost 8.
Oh, I know. And you're going to grow up to be a fine man.
Just like Daddy.
Yeah. Just like Daddy. But you'll always be my baby. I'm your mother. Nobody's ever going to take you away from me. No one.
Yes?
Thank you. Good news. The State Department's granted you provisional asylum. I'm sure there won't be any problem making it permanent.
How simple it is in your country.
Until then, they're providing you with around-the-clock security.
Security?
A guard. Just for your protection.
Of course. I understand.
Well, I'm late for a business meeting upstairs at the Penthouse Club. Good luck, Kolya.
Thanks.
For my protection. It seems I leave one prison only to find myself in another.
Oh, yeah, that's not true. You're free. You have your whole life ahead of you.
A life of looking over my shoulder to see if the KGB is following me. Where will I go? What will I do?
Dance.
Isn't that why you wanted to stay here in the first place?
Yes, in the first place. But in the end, I stayed for you. I couldn't leave you. I could never leave you.
Well, we're together now. We'll always be together.
You and I and the guard outside the door.
As long as I have you, I don't care if the whole world is outside that door. Just as long as they stay there.
I just finished what was probably the longest business lunch in history. Any calls? Right. I'm running a little late, so I'll just change at the office for my meeting tonight. Okay, bye. Scott! What are you doing here?
Monica, hi. Oh, my mom left her purse up here. She sent me up to get it.
Say, how was the Griffith Park Observatory?
Great. I even got to meet Mr. Davies. He runs the place. We're friends now.
Oh, good. Maybe he'll give us a private showing sometime. Say, what are you reading?
My science magazine, all about the EMOS project. I can't wait to read it.
Say, tell you what. How about we read it together? Over an ice cream sundae. My treat.
Okay. Oh, I can't. After I get the purse, I have to go to the drugstore downstairs to get some aspirin. Mom's not feeling well.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Say, well, next time, all right?
Sure. Bye, Monica.
Bye-bye, Scott.
Handsome young man, huh? Jeff's son?
He's Senator Cassidy's son.
Really? Well, I could have sworn he was a Colby.
Why do you say that?
The resemblance is so strong, haven't you noticed? He even has your eyes. I hope you enjoyed your lunch.
Lucky we could borrow that Jeep.
Now that the road's been opened. Channing, where's Fallon?
Upstairs. I don't think she's doing too well, Jeff. She's really in pain. I tried to call a local doctor, but the phone is dead. The lines must be down.
We're taking her to her own doctor in L.A. The helicopter's waiting in the village to fly us right back.
Where's Miles?
He's picking up Martin. They should be back shortly. I hope you two don't mind driving Jeff's car back into town.
No.
I thought you said the phone was dead.
They must have fixed it.
Yes? Oh, I see. No, it's all right now. Thank you very much for your concern.
What?
That was the doctor you tried to call. He could hear you, but you couldn't seem to hear him.
Oh. How do you know to call here?
Well, you said it was an emergency, and he saw the Colby helicopter land in the village and played a hunch.
That's odd. You know, I didn't hear anyone on the other end, just a buzzing noise.
But you said the phone was dead.
Could someone please help me with the door?
Sure.
The Russians cancel the Brussels meeting? Are you sure, Cash? Why? Because we helped the boy defect? Yes, I'll get the word to him right away. Thanks. Kelly, try to get my father on the phone for me. Who? No, send her in. Sorry, I didn't make an appointment. But this won't wait. Adrian, I'm on my way to a business dinner. I do have a few minutes. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. Scott told me you weren't well.
Oh, I'm fine. In fact, I couldn't be better. So if it's a fight you want, I am up to it.
A fight?
Oh, come off it, Monica. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm here to make you understand one thing. You will never take him away from me.
Adrian, believe me, I am not your rival.
And you never will be. Not where he's concerned. You will always be mine. So why don't you forget he even exists and spare yourself a lot of grief?
Look, I've told you before, it'll be easier on everyone if you'll just believe me. Adrian, I'm not trying to steal your husband.
My husband? You know damn well we are not talking about cash.
Then, who are we talking about?
You mean you don't... Cash didn't tell you.
Tell me what? Adrian, would you mind explaining to me what this is all about?
If you don't know, I suggest you ask your lover.
Adrian, wait. Who'll always be yours?
Can't you be more specific? When will the road be open?
What do you say?
Oh, they have no idea. Where's Martin?
Oh, he skied down to the village for supplies.
I'm gonna go down there myself and check it out.
Okay, man, look, I'm gonna come with you. Maybe I can help.
I don't want any help from you.
I'm not doing this for you. Fallon's in trouble. This baby's as important to me as it is to you, okay?
Miles, where are you going?
Jeff and I are gonna go down and check on the snow slide. Will you look after Fallon for us?
It isn't the baby.
They think it might be.
You mean she may lose it?
Well, I don't know, but we gotta get her to a doctor fast.
Thank you.
Another interview?
More people who know about this, the better.
Not true, Jason. I've been getting calls all day. Washington's up in arms over your involvement in this thing.
And deal with it, Senator. That's what you're out here for. That plane will not take off till that boy talks to his sister.
But the media circus you're creating will compromise Emos.
I'm not compromising a damn thing, including my principles.
Do you think the Soviets will meet with you after you brought this bad press down on them?
The Soviets have been nervous about Emos from the first. If they want to use this as an excuse not to hear about it, it won't break my heart. Politics.
Exactly, but they count, whether you like it or not. Emos wasn't an easy sell on Capitol Hill. There's a lot of opposition to a space station controlled by the private sector. You've got enemies back there. You hand them this, and they'll run with it.
Let's see how far they get.
Wake up, Jason. They'll sink the whole project and take you down with it.
Then so be it. If Emos stands for anything, it stands for peace. You can't have peace without freedom. Individual freedom.
Save it for your next fundraiser. You're really doing this because your daughter's got big eyes for Nikolai Rostov. We both know that.
That boy and his sister have got a right to be free, I know that. You telling me I'm wrong, Senator?
Ah, Senator Cassidy. Just the man I wanted to see.
Mr. Powers? Talk fast. You've only got 12 more floors.
I haven't had your answer to my proposition.
That I spy on Jason Colby and the Emos project? I'll tell you what you can do with your proposition.
Before you go on, Senator, perhaps you'd better consider just how much Jason Colby should know about you and his daughter.
Jason already knows about Monica and me. Not that it's any of your business.
Ah, but does he know everything?
What are you driving at?
The little secret you share with your wife and Monica Colby. I believe his name is Scott Cassidy. Ah, my floor. Think it over, my friend.
will you be back this afternoon? Scott's taken the hotel tour to Griffith Park Observatory. I was hoping we could have a little time to ourselves.
I won't be coming back this afternoon. I'm going to see Monica Colby. I don't know what time I'll get home.
Oh, I see. Well, so kind of you to be so brutally honest.
It's not what you think.
Don't make me laugh. What else could it be?
I'm going to tell her the truth about Scott tonight.
You gave me your word.
Well, now that we've been thrown together like this, Monica's going to find out sooner or later. I'd prefer it to come from me.
What about me? Or don't I count anymore?
Of course you do. I'm only trying to get things straight.
You are lying. You have wanted to tell her all along. You were only using Scott to get her back. That's why you were so anxious to bring him out here.
You were the one who insisted on coming out.
After you started hinting about sending for Scott. Just for a little while, you said. Just to meet her, that's what you meant.
You're wrong. I did not plan this. But the truth is bound to come out. It is inevitable.
You are not going to tell her. You are not doing this to me.
Adrian, I'm sorry.
Jason Colby has just returned. The situation? Tense. Meanwhile, negotiations continue on behalf of Soviet defector Nikolai Rostov and his sister Anna Rostov.
Jason, what did they say?
Well, apparently the reaction in the media did the trick. They've been burnt before and things like this. They want out of this one.
They're going to let me speak to Anna?
Halfway between here and the airplane, out there in the open.
He can't go out there alone.
He won't be alone. This is Mr. Rausch from the State Department. He'll be with him, so will I. Malenkov and the Soviet Charged Affairs will be with Anna. Now, you've got to agree right now to accept whatever choice she makes.
Don't you see? I can make her say what she doesn't mean.
That's why we'll be out there with you, to make sure she's speaking her own mind. You know your own sister. You ought to be able to tell that. It's the best we could get.
You all right? They treated you well? Anna, are you with me?
Always, Kolya. But I must go home.
No, they are making you say this. You are ready to defect. These are their words, Sasha's words, not yours.
I speak from my own heart, Kolya.
Then I will go back with you.
No. You have found your freedom. You must never, never look back. You belong here. I see that now.
What about, you and Mama?
The talent that you have belongs to the whole world. There's nothing for you now in Russia. Mama and I will be fine.
What about your dancing?
I'm only the little monkey who imitates her brother, remember?
I can't let you go on.
You were my teacher. You gave me everything. Now, please, be happy. Let me go. Kolya, accept this gift from me. Jeff? Jenny. Do you know where Jeff is? I need him.
They're not back yet. Is it worse?
There's got to be a doctor around here someplace.
I'll see if I can find one in the phone book. Here. There's a Dr. Brady in the village.
Oh, tell him to hurry, please. I don't want to lose this baby.
Is it that bad?
I'm scared.
Hello?
Dr. Brady speaking.
Hello? Hello, is anyone there? This is an emergency.
Yes, I hear you. What's the problem?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Nothing. The lines must be down. The phone's completely dead. Oh, God, Fallon, what are we gonna do?
I should never have let Aunt Connie talk me into it. It was the hardest thing I've ever done.
You were very young, Monica, and it was for the best. You must know that now.
Was it?
Of course it was. It's 8 years in the past. Leave it there.
I wish I could, but not a day goes by that I don't think about him. Wondering how he is, if he's being loved.
I'm sure he's had the best care and all the love in the world. Monica, he was placed in an excellent family.
Who, Arthur? Which family?
You're a lawyer. You know I can't answer that. But why is this suddenly so important to you?
You know why. Cash Cassidy's living here now, working here. Every time I see him, I can't help wondering about my baby. Our baby.
If you're asking, did I tell him you had his child, the answer is still no.
Maybe you didn't have to. Maybe he's known all along.
Not from me. And I really shouldn't be having this conversation.
You're keeping something from me, Arthur. You and Aunt Connie, now I need to know the truth. Where is my son? Where did you place him? Who adopted him?
I'm sorry, Monica, but I am bound by the law. Why not ask your Aunt Constance?
She's halfway around the world. God knows where. I need to know now, Arthur, please. I'm begging you.
I'm sorry.
Called off, I see. So Jason will be able to attend the gala next week after all. Thank you, Sharon.
What is it, Savilla?
Oh, nothing. You know, I don't think I do want to go to Brussels after all.
But I thought you were dying to go. It was going to be a romantic weekend, alone, together. I offer you the world. You took Brussels.
Did I? Well, on second thought, I think I find it a dull place.
Oh, do you now? Well, I've made all the arrangements already.
Unmake them.
I ought to make you go anyway.
Make me? Whatever for?
To sit and watch the sprouts grow together.
Why are you being so difficult?
Why are you being so dishonest? We both know the only reason you wanted to go to Brussels was to be near Jason.
That is not true. I knew that you wanted to keep tabs on the EMOS project. Jason was meeting the Soviets there. That's all.
Everything we do is designed so you can be near him. The restaurants we dine in, the benefits we attend, the plays we see. I'm sick of it.
Jealousy doesn't suit you. I'm not going to listen to another word of it. If you want to go to Brussels so badly, go by yourself.
Don't give me your airs and graces. And don't ever, ever turn your back on me again.
I'm going to tell you the same thing the doctors told you in the hospital. You're a very lucky young lady. It was a false alarm. This time.
Is everything all right?
Just fine. You can come in. I want you to hear this, too.
How is she, the baby?
Everything is under control at the moment, but, and I cannot emphasize this strongly enough, your wife must avoid anxiety.
I understand that. I'll make sure I see to it.
I hope so. Stress could trigger another episode like this, and next time we may not be so lucky. Well, take care of you two. I'll see my way out, and call me if you need me.
I want you to get some sleep, all right? I love you.
What a relief.
It's the understatement of the year. Thanks for getting up there so quickly with the chopper, Mother. You were wonderful.
The main thing is Fallon is all right now. We have to keep her all right.
It's my #1 priority from now on. I don't think it'll be a problem.
Ah, home sweet home. You get the bags out of the back of the car?
As long as I can keep him away from her.
Oh, Miles, I left my cosmetic case on the back seat. Would you be a dear and get it for me? Do you mind?
Miles may not be the only problem.
Aunt Connie? Thank God. I've been trying to reach you for hours. And they told me you and Hutch flew to Agra to see the Taj Mahal. No, I'm not fine. I've got to ask you one question. And I need the answer if I'm ever going to get on with my life. Promise me you'll tell the truth? Connie, is Scott Cassidy mine? Is he my baby? Yes, I'm all right. But I can't talk now. That's all I wanted to know. Scott.
You mean you want him to stay here in the house?
Kolya needs sanctuary. They're offering him guards. 24 hours a day, Daddy, armed guards. They wouldn't do that unless there was a reason.
I can appreciate that, but I'm walking a tightrope in this as it is. I've got the Soviets mad at me now. A lot of the people in Washington are coming down on me, too. If you stay here, it'll only make it worse.
Your father's right. I should never have come here. You saved me from Siberia, Mr. Colby. Enough. I don't wish to cause you more trouble.
Kolya, how can you turn him out after all you've done for him?
Please, let it be.
No! The Soviets are mad, Washington too. You're letting people make your decisions. Daddy, that does not sound like you.
You know something, Rabbit? You're right. The hell with Washington and the Soviets. You need a safe house. You stay here.
Do you mean it?
Are you sure? After the other night...
There's a difference between climbing in my daughter's window and knocking at my front door. Welcome to our home.
Oh, Jason, I'm so proud of you. It's a wonderful thing that you've done. Welcome, Colbys. Welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Colby. Thank you both. You'll never know how much this means to me.
Oh, believe me, I do. I know how painful it must be to lose your home and how frightened you must feel with no one to turn to. Believe me, I know. My husband and I would like you to feel at home here. And as long as you're with us, we are your family.
You are kind. What you have done for me, I could never repay. But I will never forget it. You'll excuse me, I must keep my bags from the car.
Oh, I'm so proud of you both. I love you more than ever.
We can all be proud. Proud to be Colbys.
This is the way I remember it. The way it should be. All of us together. A family. I love you.
Hey, you were supposed to have dinner with a congressman. Phone to say you never showed up. Monica, there's something I want to tell you. It's long, long overdue. It's not easy for me.
Not easy for you? All these years you've had my son? Our son? And you never told me? Now it's not easy for you?
You know? Who told you?
The wrong person. It should have been you, but it wasn't.
That's why I came over here tonight, to tell you about Scott.
You had 8 years to tell me, Cash. You're too late.
8 years ago, you had 9 months to tell me.
How could I tell you I was pregnant after we'd broken up?
You could have trusted me.
Trust? The ambitious Senator Cassidy? You would have run at the first hint of a scandal.
That's not true. I would have taken care of you, Monica. You never gave me a chance. You ended it, not me.
The baby ended it, Cash. Lucky for me, right? You would have just let us go on and on. You had it all, huh? The public wife, the private mistress. My God, I'd still be there now if it weren't for Scott.
Instead, we wasted all those years.
We wasted? I was alone. Alone, wondering what happened to my baby. You knew. You knew, and you never told me.
Right, we were both wrong, but we can put it back together. It isn't too late.
You don't get it, do you? Part of me died when I gave up Scott. And you knew.
Monica, I love you.
You bastard! I never want to see you again.
Monica.
Get out! Get out!
Love to dish the soaps? So do Lisa Rinna and Ty Treadway, the new hosts of Soap Talk, the talk show only SoapNet could do. Catch it weekdays at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. Click SoapNet.com for more info. SoapNet, every day a new twist.